Hey there, Facebook. It is Vanessa here again, your speaker, trainer, and coach from Live, Love, Give. And today I have got you a message. Sorry, can I spit out my words? I've got a message coming to you, which is absolutely actually just been happening for me over the last hour. And it's been a really empowering lesson and experience that I've actually just gone through that I really want to share with you guys in the hope that it also empowers you and gets you thinking about how you're operating currently in your life. And so the example that I want to give you from my current life and within the last hour of my life is absolutely around the message of don't mold yourself to the desires of others, but instead identify what inspires you at your highest level and know that you'll attract the people that are really in alignment with you. And this is not a new message, but it's one that I'm relearning again. And it was so interesting for me. And I can see I've got Sam in the house because I know Sam was just with me. I am currently working with a group of extraordinary human beings in an 8-week empowerment program, which I've just launched for the first time. So I've been kind of learning on the go, and I am so blown away by the quality of people in this team that I'm just like, this can't end. I've got to keep this community going. Obviously I have different ideas for different programs, but really my focus was like, how can I make sure that such an extraordinary group of people can continue to grow and evolve together? All right, so that's where my mindset has been over the last few weeks. And I have been getting loads and loads of feedback from that team to know like what's going on for them, what is their perception, what would be their ideal, all this sort of stuff. And today I delivered our last week of training for that course. And after it, I just felt called to really, while I had them live with me, kind of go one by one and just kind of get more clarity about what their direction was and what their ideal would absolutely be. After the call, however, I had this weird feeling and I was like, why do I feel like this? I felt kind of like burnout. I felt like, like anxious and I was like, oh my gosh, like what is this? And I spoke to a tremendous friend of mine who I'm so grateful for, that I get to talk this stuff out and communicate and kind of get to know myself better. I don't know if you're like me, and for me personally, I really need to talk it out, to work it out. And so I'm really grateful for this friend that I just jumped on a call with, and I'm like, I got to kind of work through it in the moment. I'm like, why am I feeling this way? Anyway, it came down, what I clarified was that I had gotten to a point that is very oftentimes has happened to me in my life. It's been a huge growth curve for me, which I feel like I've come a long way with, but today I slipped back into this other realm of it. And but I woke up really quick. Within the next hour, I've woken up, I've got clarity. I'm really excited about the growth that it's allowed me to have and where that's going to take me, because what I was able to realize and pinpoint was that I'd gotten back into that train of really coming from the great place, like really wanting to meet the needs of others, really wanting to make sure that I could navigate and mold and create something that everybody could be a part of and blah, 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 coming from the right place. But what it had pulled me away from was what actually really deeply inspires me. Instead of worrying and being so concerned about like this tremendous group of people that I so want to fight to like make sure that we all stay connected and stay together and we're continuing the journey and we're growing and all of that stuff, I was getting into this burnout because I was so focused on every single other person's perception of what would work for them over and above what I'd be totally inspired to do and deliver. And every single time in my life where I have tried to mold something, even no matter how well-intentioned it is, tried to mold something that I thought other people want, I have not stepped into my genius. I've not stepped into my greatness. And as a result, I've not created the results that I'd really like to and be most inspired to create. As opposed to every single time without fail that I have gone, you know what? what inspires me first most, and to trust and know that when I follow my heart, when I give from that most inspired place with vision and direction and clarity about what lights me up most, I know, and that's the whole reason I've been able to attract such a beautiful group of people, is because I started that way. I had decided what I was most inspired about creating, even though I didn't know how I was going to make it happen, and it worked. And it created a tremendous community. And really, like, I felt like over the last few weeks, my dreams have been manifested into reality. Like, I'm blown away by the quality of people, connections, depth, growth, all of it. And so why stop what works now? Why revert back to a fear-driven pattern of overvaluing everybody else's judgments and opinions and desires and getting all confused and trying to mold something for everybody, instead of being strong and being committed and being inspired, being a leader who walks my talk? This is the stuff that I teach, to tap into what inspires you, be most authentic, move in that direction, and be willing to let people go along that journey if they're not desiring to go on that journey with me. And instead of trying to make it work for every single person at the expense of what inspires me most, instead get inspired, get in alignment, move in that direction, and know that I'm going to absolutely attract the quality of people who really want what I have to offer. And I'm going to deliver at my highest capacity because I'm doing what inspires me most, as opposed to trying to mold and deliver a message or, create something that can sort of try and meet everybody's needs. But at the end of the day, you're just not going to be able to meet every single person's needs. So you might as well do what meets yours and trust in your ability to attract the right kind of people, and know that you are going to tap into your genius and be in your absolute greatest ability to contribute at your highest levels when you follow suit with what is most authentically inspired for you. And that was actually step one of the entire program. And I just felt called to share this with you in the moment as it's happening in real life, in the hope that it wakes you up too, to where in your life are you feeling kind of like a little bit anxious and burnout, and you're just like trying to mold something that you think everybody else will want, instead of, or at the expense of, what actually inspires you at your deepest level. Because when you tap into what inspires you, you generate the maximum amount of energy possible, like that you didn't even know you had. And that is what actually helps you and makes you successful. Without that, you just end up in burnout and you're never really fulfilled, because people's judgments and opinions and needs are always going to be fluctuating and changing. But your truth and your calling and your inspiration is the steady foundation, the sturdy foundation, that should be your launching pad for your fulfillment and your success and your ability to contribute at your highest levels. All right. Definitely want to check in with you guys. Make sure that you are dropping me any questions or comments, anything that you would like answered or you'd like to communicate with the community that we're building here. I'd love to hear from you, but definitely say hi, because I love saying hi to you guys. Let me know where in the world you are tuning in from. I always am inspired to know that we're all connecting from all across the globe. And I'm doing a really quick one because I'm just actually off to dinner with a friend, and then we're going to DeMartini, Dr. John DeMartini. He's giving a talk here in Melbourne. Love that guy. Such a wealth of wisdom, and I can't wait to share what I learned from tonight's event with you guys. But I have got Zishan and Tommy and Tahia and Anton and Sam and Zishan, hello to you, and James and John and Brian from New Jersey. Boom. I love having you here as always. And Tavis and Justin and Severn and Tomican and Sam. Awesome and beautiful community you've created. And we've co-created together, Sam. Thank you so much, my friend. And Peter's here and Omar and Severn. Yashani Rams. Thanks for tagging and sharing this message with somebody in your life. That's the greatest gift that you can give to me, is to share these messages with people if you find them valuable. So thank you so much, Severn. Really appreciate that. And Elias is here, and Sam, you don't look anxious and disorientated in the discussion. No, you know what? And I wasn't. In our discussion that you were a part of, Sam, I totally wasn't. I was totally in it and I was loving it. But afterwards, stuff sort of started to sink in, and then I was like, I don't feel great. And I had to kind of decipher what that was. And that's what I came up with. And I'm feeling super empowered right here, right now for making that discovery. I feel lighter for it. I feel like, reminder, greatest lesson ever. Reminder to absolutely not lose attachment to what I'm most inspired about creating, and know that that's how I'm going to be of most value to all of you guys. If I can tap into that and stay committed to that, and also bring in the advice and the opinions and the judgments of others that I really need that to be a part of my decisions, absolutely. But not ever at the expense of what inspires me most. And I'd lost that clarity because I was too concerned about everybody else, and people have different judgments and opinions. So, it can get overwhelming in that regard. So love that, Sam. And Ellie is here. Awesome to see you. And Trudy and Elias, thank you, my beautiful coach. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate you. And Moises is here, and Andrew and Sam. Yes, you should go for what inspires you. Molding and people pleasing sucks up energy and clouds your vision. Absolutely. Sam, as a leader, your vision and inspiration is your genius. Abso-freaking-lutely. Boom. Absolutely, Sam. And I love your words of wisdom here. Could not agree more, my friend. And Ram is here. And Sam, you're so good camouflaging your burnout. Don't see it or had the slightest inclination. Well, Sam, you didn't see me after our call. So between our call, when I'm on a video with you, and now when I've overcome it and I've gotten to this point of empowerment, you didn't see me in the middle. And I was kind of feeling kind of angry. And I was anxious, and I was angry, and I was communicating with a friend of mine who got to see the other side before I reached this point of empowerment. So definitely not camouflaging it, but if there was a fly on the wall, if you were a fly on the wall, you would have seen it all. And Cecilia, hello, and Tina, and Roiti, and Melissa, and John from Tennessee, I love it. And Rowita Kaya-ora, New Zealander, I love it. Nice to have you, and hello to you, Melissa, and another Melissa. Lots of Melissas in the house today. And yes, Roiti, shout out from New Zealand. Beautiful, beautiful part of the world. I love it. And Sam, yes, you're looking inspired, energized, and empowered now. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. That's how I'm feeling. I love that I made that transition really quick, so I wasn't feeling great. But that's the power of self-awareness and growth. So thanks, Sam. And Maria, hi, Vanessa, first time listen to your live from the UK. Great info, thank you. Maria, so grateful that you're a first-time watcher and listener, and it's so great to have you. So I hope to see you back. I hope this was valuable enough for you to show up again, because I do these every single day. So thanks, Maria, and lovely to meet you. And Elliot's here, and Linda, another Linda, and Elliot, hi to you. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So guys, I am gonna run. I'm gonna love you and leave you because I've got to make sure that I am not running too late off to this event. But I can't wait to share everything that I learn with you. Dr. John DeMartini is nicknamed the fire hydrant because he literally just boom, all the value. Last time I was at one of his talks, I in 2 hours I wrote over 10 pages. I had almost got a blister on my finger from all the writing that I was doing, because he's got so much wisdom. Every single sentence is just a truth bomb. So can't wait to share that with you guys. And as always, I'm sending you all of my love, light, blessings, gratitude, energy, enthusiasm, everything extraordinary coming to you, to wherever you are in the world today. I really hope it's a beautiful, amazing, and extraordinary and empowering day for you, and that today's message has served you. And yes, bye to you, Andy and Sam, fire hydrant. Love that. I know, when I heard that, I was like, that is so absolutely him. So funny. All right, guys, thank you so much for spending your time with me and tuning in, and for your questions and your comments. So appreciated as always. And I cannot wait to see you guys tomorrow. Sending you all of my love.